When I was growing up and going to school here, reading education was more one size fits all. I don't think I ever heard of the word dyslexia. We just had some students in our class that would go to another room to take a test, and that's really all we knew about it. I first became interested in reading difficulties in general when I was a high school social studies teacher. Then the opening came up down here to be a reading interventionist in elementary, and so I moved down here. Each student learns differently, and each student has a different whole. Even students who have the characteristics of dyslexia, they'll have different weaknesses when it comes to reading, and so that's my job to figure out what those holes are and to help them work to patch those holes. If dyslexia is not embraced as just a learning difference, neurodiversity, I think students can really struggle with their self-esteem. We can make students independent, and that's our goal for our students. Between the Learning Ally, some of the other apps that they can use on their iPads, where they can function just like every other student. They're ear reading instead of eye reading, and that's the only difference. We have the technology now where our dyslexic students can blend in with everybody else, and I think that's really important for their self-esteem. The Orton-Gillingham approach works so well, I think, because it's the multisensory. Students are seeing it, saying it, hearing it, and writing it all at the same time, and so that kind of hyper-focuses whatever skill that we are working on. I took our teachers through the Experienced Dyslexia program, and that was moving to have teachers really understand what their students were going through. And we do a lot of professional development that has given everybody kind of a foundation. We all speak the same language now, we all have the same approaches. This is one of my high school tutors working with a kindergarten student, and each of these tutors has been trained in decoding and fluency. And they work with the students one-on-one every day for about a half an hour, and they work on the particular skills that each of these younger students needs. I just keep my passion because I look at those little faces and I know they need an advocate, and I want them to succeed, and I want them to be happy, and I want them to love reading. When they see their scores go up to 98, 100% accuracy on a passage, the look on their face that they can do that lets me know that what we're doing is working.